Another star on my display, calling out from far away, calling out from far away. No one's been here before me now. I'll find a way, don't matter how. Through the dark and endless night, past the points of fading light. Every world that catches my eye makes me want to touch the sky. And I know that I was made for this. Every system holds another gift. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. Shots are blank and sensors clear, all these wonders drawing near. Let them say it can't be done, while I'm chasing distant suns. In my ship I feel alive, as these cosmic waves I ride. Every scan reveals the way to places where I'll make my way. We are all explorers at heart, born to push the boundaries apart. Time to rise, time to fly, beyond what meets the eye. Beyond. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. I hear the call of distance, and I know I found my place. Oh, I found my place.
All right, welcome in. Apologize in advance. I have this big old cat in my lap, so I can't get up as close as I normally do. Maybe he'll move. Oh well. But, and I also have box fan running over there because it's hot as hell in here. I have been visiting several green gas giant sites. Let me switch scenes here and I will show you what I'm doing. Have to get the right window to show up. Alright. You can probably see already on the screen, this is from EDSM. Oops. I'll try to adjust it a little bit. There's an expedition going on that these group of people are visiting a bunch of green gas giants. I am not doing the expedition. I am, however, because they have conveniently listed, assuming I got a Chrome window here, they have a list of all the green gas giants. And I'm on my way to number 7 here. I don't know how many of these all do. It's 159,000 light years total round trip. I don't think I'll do all of these, but I'll do some of them. It's easier to show you. I've already been out here, but I decided if I'm going to do this, I can't take the carrier because it's too far. So I went ahead and took the carrier back to the bubble, and I'm now heading over here to number 7. So we're about 89 jumps from there, or to there. And about every 10th or so system, or more, I will look around a minute just to see if we come across anything. Just on the way here from the bubble, I've already got 285 million in exobiology. So could be worse. Now I need to see, is my chat overlay working? Okay, it appears that it is. Just want to make sure that it was showing up on screen because I've been set up for Twitch and not YouTube. At any rate, let's get started. Carry on, I should say. I can't get any closer to the microphone, so this cat. Maybe if I upset him, he'll leave. This is the cat.
Leaving system.
This is Buttercup.
Frame shift.
He's old. He's the same age as Smokey was. Smokey, as y'all may remember, was my constant companion when I was gaming. He would be sitting in my lap. But Buttercup's decided he's going to take on that role. Not something I
Scanning.
encouraged him to do, but he decided he would come up here and hang out with me. Which is not necessarily a good thing because unlike Smokey, who would simply meow at the door, I'd let him in and he would promptly jump in my lap. Buttercup, on the other hand, has already turned my computer off once today. He comes in and he starts walking over everything, and my computer has a power button right on the top of it. So I put a piece of metal on top of it to hopefully if he walks up there it won't inadvertently shut me down again. It has happened though. It's happened more than once. But there's nothing in this system, so we shall keep going. Going to be a whole lot of honking and honking. When I'm traveling, I don't do as much exobiology, but I will periodically stop and after I honk and look at the system map to see if what's there, if someone's already been there. Like the system where I found the 3 stratum tectonic a while ago. Somebody had already been there and everything, but they didn't do any first footfalls. More for me, so.
Okay, executing now.
I hope everyone's having a great day here in the United States. We're coming up on Labor Day weekend, as Sweet Star was talking about. Pretty much a 3-day weekend for most people at work. Another day to me. Let's check the system map real quick, just to see. Someone's been here. Let's scan it real quick. Don't be behind the sun. I was real lucky a while ago to come across a stratum tectonica though. The other day I found 2 systems, 2 with 4 stratum tectonic in each. Sadly, I was only able to get the discovery bonus in 1 system. I ended up with about 500 million. It would have been over 800 million though if I'd gotten the discovery bonus on the other system, but wasn't to be. I did go ahead and scan them though. I am going to be doing a how-to video for newbies about doing exobiology and what's needed and basic how-to stuff. I've been shooting certain clips and stuff. And have a ton of editing. Then I have to come up with a script and a voiceover if I want it to sound decent. Just trying to decide if I want to do the voice, because I don't have that great a voice anymore, or if I want to do an AI type voice. What do y'all think?
Leaving system.
That system did have a planet with life, but it was the highest paying thing was possibly an Aliota for 3.3 million face value. So I'm not going to make any progress at all if I stop and scan or try to collect everything.
Completing system scan for cartography.
Pretty much I'm only going to stop for something like informant or higher value. I find it extremely difficult to, like here, not at least look and see what's here when I'm trying to, and that really slows down my travel. You can honk and scoop, and go pretty fast, but stopping and scanning systems really slow things down. But this is what we find here. I'm not going to do it for every system. I am starting to get far enough from the bubble now where a lot of things are undiscovered. That's Bacterium fonticula. I don't even see any high metal content, so I don't expect anything of really exceptional value here. I do have high hopes for the next green gas giant. The last one was very nice looking. Very nice. If you haven't seen the either the green ball video in my last Twitch stream, or you can save yourself a lot of time and just watch the short I uploaded a while ago. It shows a close-up of the green gas giant. Doesn't show the ring really though. If you want to see what it really looks like, you can go watch the green balls video, but just go to the end because I don't actually arrive at the green gas giant until near the end. Save yourself some time there. I want to watch the whole thing.
First footprints on the crimson shore. Life forms we've never seen.
Vagabond, if you're still there, welcome in. How are you doing this fine day? And hear what we're doing. Let's try to make a little bit of progress. My trusty cup full of iced coffee.
Adjusting for jump.
My air conditioner broke.
Maximum velocity.
Both of them have now broken, so I could tolerate that place with one only running. And now both of them broke. I was streaming the other day and it was 94 degrees in this room. I cut it short, it was just too hot. Now I actually have a window open with a box fan sucking outside air in. It's 83 degrees in here. That's quite tolerable. It still gets warm during the daytime in here, but not as bad. See, this is a perfect example. Well, at least there's lines here, so someone's probably already been here. Let's see if someone's been here, because I'm not going to scan the system, but with only 6 bodies, it would be certainly worth scanning. Nothing here. That's good. That's a good thing when you're trying to travel. It is real handy though to do that you're traveling, just to look at the system map. And someone's been there, real easily see if there's any landables with atmospheres, and then look at the features of it and see if there's any biology.
Amazing.
Saves
That's
you a lot
quite
of time,
something.
especially if it's a big system. Saves you a lot of time in scanning. You can ascertain whether or not you want to effort it.
I drift between the rocks tonight. My ship cuts through
Completing
dust
system
and
scan.
stone.
Standby.
The radar
Again, there's going to be a lot of honking and scooping.
showing on alone. Each asteroid could be my last. The void is cold and
Synthetic human, I did not mean to ignore you. I actually responded to you a while ago. How are you doing?
to this life I chose for living. Here I am, past the edge of what I know.
What is that emote you had there?
Here I stand, no one else would ever.
Can't really see it. It's too tiny.
The stars
Jumping to next system.
are calling me.
Faster than light velocity reached.
Space beyond.
Scanner activated.
Engines burn against the dark. The whole shakes.
And I am in open.
But I will.
For those of you who are friends can see where I'm at.
The scanner picks up something new. A signal from the
Not going to look. I'm not even. Oh, it's hard. I'm not even going to look to see.
outface the tower.
I like to do at least 10 jumps before I start slowing down and looking for things. But I know I'm missing stuff.
Course adjustment.
It may not be. Anyone else having trouble with the stream being choppy?
Space beyond.
Compiling data for photography.
It might be something on my end. Let me do scooping here. Everything looks good, but
Why chase these distant lights?
I mean, I'm watching the playback on the stream manager, and it looks okay, but
In the deepest parts of night.
all right. Good luck. I'll watch the VOD later and see how
Adjusting for
choppy it
jump.
is. I'm not dropping any frames, and bitrate looks good, and the video on my end looks okay. But it doesn't mean that's the final product.
Gathering information. Cartography updated.
Again, if you're just joining, I'm on my way to another green gas giant, but I'm a long way from it still, like 80 jumps or so. And about every 10 jumps or so, I am looking to see what's around momentarily, you know, the systems I pass through. And if I find anything interesting, I'll go sample it. Okay, Vagabond, thank you.
Of my cockpit, tracking your path
Leaving system.
through infinite.
I wouldn't be surprised. But I did just reboot earlier. Well, actually, I had to because the cat powered off my computer. So I did a a full reboot after that just to make sure something wasn't left in some weird state.
Commander, every star knows your name. Through the cosmos, you reign, Commander. Every star knows.
Okay, we're at 80, so I'll check around for a moment, the next few systems and see.
La 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 into
Yeah, if you're not gonna be anything good though, because No high metal contents.
Your transmission
28 bodies. I don't even know why I'm bothering to do this.
of worlds.
It's bacteria. I'm not going to find anything high value.
Breaking barriers in history.
I prefer it like 8 to 15 or so bodies in a system. Because the length of time it takes, at least for me, to scan a big system is, and you never find anything, or hardly ever find anything good in them. I should have just looked at the spectrum and said, nope, no high metals, I'm not going to worry about it. But here I am, scanning away, no reason.
Database filled with your finds, inspiring all our kinds. Commander B, they speak of stations through the galaxy.
And then I'll do 10 more jumps before I do the next system.
In the dark, like a celestial landmark.
This is going to take so long.
Holds us back, leave stardust in your
Another bacteria, cheap bacteria, I might add.
growing stronger.
I wonder how I know that, because I'm using a third-party tool called Elite Observatory. It tells me a list of possible life that may be on a planet. And I know from experience, neon, methane, and argon with 1 or 2 biologicals is always bacteria and/or fonticula.
Every star knows your name, Commander. They are
Just like I know a sulfur dioxide with 2 biological signals is almost always bacterium stratum tectonica.
every star knows your name.
Saves some time to remember some of those things.
Infinity, your light guides me.
Almost done.
Every star knows your name.
There's a lot of cheap bacteria here.
Looking up at stars tonight.
Last one. Nothing here but cheap bacteria. We'll check again when we get down to about 70 jumps away.
Sign my name, now I roll. Following footsteps through the stars.
Jumping to next system.
Learning what
Frame shift now engaged.
following in the footsteps of giants.
My dog is just standing next to me. Not laying down, just standing. She is not trapped in this room, so I don't know what she wants. She probably wants me to scratch her.
Ooh, everything I need.
We've got 21 bodies here. I'm just going to check the system map.
First to
See if anyone's been here.
heartbeat faster
No.
than the drive. Every scan, each system swerve.
And we have no high metal content, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Feel so much alive. Following footsteps through the stars.
I don't know how far I'm going to go in this endeavor around the galaxy.
In the footsteps of giants.
Somebody told me that they were doing it, and they were, I guess it was Rick something on Twitch. And they were at, according to their Discord, waypoint 27 or so. And I'm just now coming up on 7, so they got a big head start. But I can catch them if I wanted
Completing
to.
systems
They're
scan.
going slow. Nothing here.
Beyond the stars we knew. Legacy guides us today through everything we do.
Just me and the cat and dog here.
Following
Say cats, but only one cat in this room right now.
Vectors.
Thankfully, jeez.
wherever
the kittens decided to come up here, I'd have to shut the door and keep them out because they would be everywhere. So far, they used to live upstairs when they were born. I kept them trapped upstairs, and then when they got bigger,
Gathering
I
information.
let them roam the
Photography
house,
updated.
and they pretty much stayed downstairs all the time, even though they can come upstairs if they wanted to. But all their food and water is now downstairs, so. We've got 19 bodies, but we had lines, so someone's probably been here. Let's see what they found. Okay, we have no landables with atmosphere. Who's the lucky person that's been here? TG hands someone. Look for them. I am currently also 3,800 light years from Seoul. That's increasing about 70 light years per jump. I'm not that far out yet. I was further earlier when I was using the fleet carrier.
Scanning for information.
I didn't want to park it near the core or something, and then when I finish, if I do decide to go around the back side of the galaxy and stuff, finding some of these things, I didn't want to have to like go meet the carrier and then travel with the carrier back from the core.
Commander, your words still guide me now through the
So I just try not to die while I'm doing this. Wouldn't be the worst thing. I mean, other than I am trying to get some money for the fundraising for our squadron fleet carrier. I've donated over 10 billion now for it.
I think we've been in here too long. I feel
By tonight, end of tonight, if I won't be turning in though tonight because the carrier's not here, but I could hopefully have 600-700 million. Any luck?
okay.
Nothing here either. It's good for traveling though. There's nothing here.
You taught me the fear takes flight when we dare to cross the line. Every jump into darkness brings light.
Adjusting for jumps.
And if y'all insist, I can put my camera back on, but there's nothing to see except me sitting here jumping and sipping coffee.
Every jump into darkness into the endless.
Scanning now.
Every journey leads me to shine.
14, that's a nice number. I might look at this. Let's see. We got some lines though, not too many.
Cross the line. Every jump into darkness. Every leap into vastness.
Won't take long to do 14. How many more jumps we got anyway? 74. Well, no one's been here. At least no one's done any work. And we got some high metal contents too. Maybe we'll find something good. I have high hopes. Probably soon to be dashed, but I have high hopes. Nothing. Okay, it's bacteria or stratum tectonica, one or the other. I'll have to go map it to see. It's most likely going to be the bacteria, but one of them earlier I did that I collected had Only one biosignal. Could have been bacteria or stratum. It turned out to be the stratum, so who knows, we might get lucky. Anything good, mister? No. No. Still got some high metal contents left. Uh-oh. Well, there goes that. Yeah, Waterworld. I don't care. Oh yeah, I always check them. Say it's 9 times out of 10. If it's Cerebus, bacteria, or stratum tectonic, and 9 times out of 10 it's the bacteria, but you don't actually know until you check it, and it does happen to be stratum occasionally, so that makes it worthwhile. Has SCO drive, will travel. Probably do a very impressive loop here. Not. I need the right scanner though. Try to take a sip of coffee before this loop initiates. This cat that's in my lap, when he's active, he has a habit of rubbing his head against my hands and stuff, inadvertently pushing the throttle. Yeah, the Mandalay, I think, is one of the best ships, best handling ships under the SCO drive. Here comes that loop I was talking about. Just because. When your heart beats true, every world on maps calls your name through the blue. Let's come around to the daylight side. Still coasting, by the way. Commander of the endless night, charting past the cosmic fire. This won't take but a moment to find out. Lifting us all higher. I know you guys don't care, but I made a wonderful meatloaf for dinner. Some rice and green beans. It was good. I'm good to go. I foresee some meatloaf sandwiches in my future. I'm coming around fully to the daylight side because I have high hopes and positive thinking, you know. But you keep giving more. Commander of the endless night, charting past the cosmic. Fingers crossed. It actually turned out really good because it was from scratch. Usually I use some type of canned or packaged meatloaf mix to mix it with it, but I had a lot of it's bacteria, damn it. I had a lot of ingredients and stuff I threw in there. It turned out really good. Next system en route. Piece of shite. Voice attack. Gotta turn it on. Sorry. Try that command again. Next system en route. Really? Really? You're gonna be this way? Oh. Next system en route. It's trying. Next system en route.
I think this is the way.
I do believe the fan noise is causing it some problems. The microphone probably cutting out some of that. can't really be helped without me turning the fan even lower, and I don't really want to do that. Gotta have some comfort. Oh, Mustang. I did not even realize. Welcome in. I just assumed you were Vagabond talking about the SCO drive and
Adjusting
stuff.
for jump.
I apologize for not recognizing you when you came in. I'm, what, 70 jumps from the next green gas giant? 73. I try to recognize, when people say something in chat, or they go to the trouble to watch a stream, and they say something. I try to interact with chat a lot. It doesn't cost me anything to talk, 8 bodies. Oh, that's a nice number. Not making much progress here, but it won't take but a second. The seconds add up though. Oh, look at that though. They're all high metal content. So let's see. Nope. Yeah, that's bacteria. Nope. Come on, give me a good sulfur dioxide or ammonia or something. Nope. 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 Last one. That's disappointing. 8 high metal contents and nothing good on them.
Through the viewport, colors all new. Shard spinning, pulse steady, hands true. Tethered to nothing.
I got this big old glass of iced coffee, and it is not the first one I've had either. So I'm gonna
Leaving
take.
system.
I have to go to the bathroom here in a little while.
Signal every
Much to the discomfort of this cat.
keeps changing, but I'm always there. Eyes on the stars,
Bummer. No kidding.
carving a path where few would
Compiling
ascend.
data for photography.
Eyes on the
I
stars.
don't know if you were in here when I was talking about the latest video short I uploaded, but it shows me doing a low flyby by the last green gas giant I did. It's pretty, very pretty. There's a lot more video of it during the actual stream, the green
Jumping to
balls
next system.
stream. If you go near the end of it, because the beginning of it is all me traveling to get there. But near the end, when I actually arrive, I shoot a lot of video and take a lot of pictures there. It's got a huge ring around it. You can't see that in the video short, though.
Scanner activated.
It's actually one of the nicer green gas giants that I've been to. Some of them are not nearly as green as that. And they had those nice purple stripes too. I have no idea what the gas giant I'm headed toward looks like. I could cheat and pull it up on EDSM, but that would be cheating, right?
Jumping to next system. Jumping to next system.
Silence unbroken, bold.
I'd really like to find a couple more stratum tectonica tonight, though. They end up with around
Executing
500
now.
million.
Forward no end, carving a path where few would stand. Eyes on
All right. I don't even need to get away from the start for this. I'll just see if anyone's been here. No. spectrum, and we have some high metal content. So let me get away from the star. If there was no high metal content, I wouldn't bother scanning it. But since there's high metal content worlds, I will scan a little bit, see what we find. You can't find anything if you don't look, right? And the travel is kind of secondary. Oh, that's informing bacteria. We'll go get that. That's 8 million base value, so that's 40 million right there. Oh, another possible stratum tectonica, but it's only got one biosignal. And we definitely have stratum tectonica. 2 biological signals. Yeah, sulfur dioxide. So we got at least 1 stratum tectonica, 1 informant so far. Maybe 2 stratum tectonicas. I'll have to see how the dice rolls on that. I found the other day. I found 2 systems, number 2 systems with 4 stratum tectonicas each. As I said earlier, though, if you weren't in here, I don't know who was in here and who wasn't. Only one of the systems was undiscovered, though, sadly. I only ended up with about 500 million instead of 800 million. That would have been nice, really nice to get all those. One time I found a system with 5 undiscovered stratum tectonicas in them. It was a good payday. I think the most biological signals I've ever found, I think, was 11 on a planet. And the most stratum tectonicas I've found in one system is 5. Okay, so we got a chance for stratum tectonica on A2. Definitely have stratum tectonica on A3. Informin bacteria on A6. And crap on B5. We won't even go look at B5. So let's go check our roll the dice on A2.
Star charts and scanning B.
That would be super nice.
Where others dare. Each pulse
Yeah,
new worlds.
I tend not to find everything. You know, when I first started out doing this, I would spend hours finding everything. You know, that was fun. It's challenging sometimes, but that was fun. Now, I go, okay, this is higher value and this is higher value. The rest of that's crap. I'm not going to waste my time on it. Unless, like in the case of when I go get the stratum tectonica and it's got bacteria. If the bacteria is literally right next to the stratum, I may get it, even though it's only 1.6 million base value. But usually it's really abundant. So let's just go zooming right by this thing, because that's what it does. I wasn't even going fast, and it says, hey, gravity well, let's just go.
Another dawn on planet strange and new.
Can't blame the SCO drive either.
Mystery spawn in skies of crimson hue. My radar pings the night as stellar storms ignite. Quantum drops.
Before I do this, let me see something here real quick. I should be at some point getting into pretty dense stars. Okay, I'm in the void right now. Not really a void, but I'm in this gap here. So eventually, though, pretty soon I'll be getting into a higher density of stars. So we'll see what we decide to do then. If I'm still streaming, I'm in no hurry. I probably will stream for several hours tonight, assuming I get a bathroom break. I'm just going to stream on YouTube. Let's see, Wednesday. I ended up streaming on Twitch instead. Let's see if we get lucky or not. Fingers crossed. Roll the dice. Ooh, nailed that backside. Bacteria. Bummer. Okay, we go to A3. Hit the button. Why is this button not working?
That's where I make breaking through to cosmic roar.
Come on. Here. I'm gonna head to A3 real quick, and we know that we're gonna get lucky there. So. Away from that planet, 'cause we're gonna have to go far. A3's got two biological signals, and there's bacteria and Cerebus bacteria and stratum tectonica. So could be worse.
Tonight from somewhere past what we know.
I'm just coasting. I am just coasting. Just coasting. There's nowhere near 7 seconds there either, so I don't know what's up with that.
Each message that you send our way lights up another charge. We
Right with two.
day after day.
Super duper engineered human material trader
Every
CSS probes. Highly recommend. Highly.
every world you find comes alive.
Not perfect, but it'll work.
Barriers untold.
Alright, it looks like it's everywhere, so let's go everywhere and get some. As long as it's on the daylight side.
Your ship scanners paint the black with colors we've never seen.
Yeah, lead observatory is not wrong very often. However, from experience, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, until just a few weeks ago, like 2 months ago, I would have sworn oath on my mother's grave that if you had 100% sulfur dioxide atmosphere with 2 biological signals, one's bacteria and one is stratum tectonica. And 99% of the time, that's still true. But since then, I came across 2 times now where it was not stratum tectonic. It was stratum, but it wasn't stratum tectonica. It was stratum cucumbus or something weird. It still paid okay, but it wasn't as good as stratum tectonica. But I was literally shaken to the core in my judgment because it was out of my experience. I think I'm going to try over here. Maybe if I have time to maybe a little smoother.
For those who come someday. La, 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 beyond the
But a CO2 world with 2, especially if it has some percentage of sulfur dioxide in the atmosphere, and an ammonia with 2. Always look at ammonia worlds. You never know what you're going to get. But
every star you touch turns
just like I know 99.99% of the time, neon methane and argon with 1 or 2 biosignals is bacteria and ponticula. Right, it's very prevalent here, and there's the bacteria. We'll be scooping up both of these here. This is unsuitable terrain. I know better. Where's that first footfall? Here it is. I probably explained this before, but the first footfall is not the same thing as getting the discovery bonus. They are two separate things. The only thing about a first footfall is if you get it, you know you're going to get the discovery bonus. Just because somebody walked on the planet doesn't mean they did genetic sampling. However, it's pretty likely, especially if it's a planet with a high value item, it's pretty likely that he did do the sampling. But I've actually went down and got Stratum Tectonica and I didn't get the first footfall, but I got the discovery bonus. I was very surprised at that. Happily surprised, I might add. Yeah, it's like going, why are you moving so much? Woohoo! Okay, and we'll try to find one that's next to a bacteria so we can get our first sample of the bacteria after we get the last one of the stratum. Wait a minute. I think there's some right there. Let's split the difference between them. Dog, there's nothing keeping you in this room. You can go. Looking at me like she wants something. Water or something. I'm like, you know where the water bowl is. Alright, Mustang. Well, thank you very much for dropping by. It's always good to see you. I do too. I hope I find lots of stratum. You take care, and thanks again for coming in. I appreciate it. Where'd it go? It was over that side.
Looking out this window at points of distant light. Something keeps on calling.
After we get this, we're within Foreman bacteria.
The gods say stay away, but my heart won't let me be. Every mile further out shows me who I'm meant to be. Every star pulls me further into the great unknown.
Shouldn't take but a minute.
Breaking past the boundaries.
I think that's far enough though, maybe.
There's a force that guides me through the endless black. Once you feel its power, you can never turn back. Commander Barkadashan charts another course. Against all odds and warnings, following this force.
Last one.
Keep appearing just beyond my reach. The distance doesn't scare me like it used to do. Every new horizon pulls me straight and true. Every star pulls me further into the great unknown. Breaking past the boundaries that kept me safe at home. There's a force that guides me through the endless black. Once you feel its power, you can never turn back. darkness.
Bacteria is weird. Sometimes you can't get too close.
Never felt the calling.
Scan it.
Chase the
It's
distance.
weird. Alright, now we head over to A6. Get that informant and we'll be done.
Every stop pulls me further into the great unknown. Breaking past the boundaries that kept me safe at home. There's a force that guides me through the endless black. Once you feel its power, you can never turn back.
Little ways away.
Ask me why I chase the stars through endless black. These battle scars tell you
We specialize in loops of shame here.
can't stay grounded when the galaxy calls. I'm flying beyond the void tonight, past
A little bit of drift in my joystick.
everything.
It stops when I thump it, so it's
Through asteroids
dirty or something.
and laser fire, this heart of mine won't settle for safe harbor when there's infinity to
The
find.
cat has turned horizontal. That makes it much easier for me to get closer to everything.
You see the danger,
Better be some light on this thing.
the path through cosmic storm.
Nothing more fun than trying to find bacteria in the dark. I have done it and it sucks.
Every system on its
Basically, you have to turn your lights on and just low and slow until you come across it.
stay grounded when adventure calls. I'm flying beyond the void tonight, past every warning,
Work. Let's see what we got.
through asteroid fields and lanes of fire. This heart of mine won't settle for safe harbor when there's infinity to find. Tell me you understand why I
Foreman bacteria. 8.42 million basic.
worlds into the unknown. Every jump through hyperspace takes me closer to who I am.
It may not be too hard to find.
I'm flying beyond the void tonight, past every warning sign, through asteroid fields and laser fire.
Sometimes with informant, you find the first one right off the bat. Then it's difficult to find the others. When that happens, just go back up to orbit and come back down somewhere else, and they'll suddenly one will appear very close to where you drop out at. And you may have to repeat that process, but it's better than flying all over looking for it. Just the way it does it sometimes. Let's look for some smudge of greenish gray here somewhere. This is much lower for it to render though. And out, look about. And of course bacteria like smooth areas, so
Beyond the charts I know through the endless
peruse across the Great Plains here.
turning back. Just another day alone at the helm again.
Here's one.
Each coordinate I plot adds another dot to the endless map I draw. Past the final law, the trails I leave behind will guide 1,000 more through paths I help define beyond the farthest shore. Strange new worlds beneath my feet, colors never named.
One down.
Knowledge finally gained. In my ship I press ahead where no one's been. Every reading that I take, every course I break, fills the gaps in empty space, leaves the
We'll find out pretty fast.
trails I
I'm
leave.
gonna have to go back up to orbit or not. If not, there should be one
1,000
pretty close to here on the flat areas.
paths I help define
Hang on some flat areas.
the farthest shore.
There's one.
You who follow after me, take these maps I may, find the wonders I set free, let your fears all fade.
It's gonna be pretty straightforward.
It's clear, though the road is long, every star will bring you near where you belong. The trails I leave behind will guide
I would like to get to the green gas giant tonight.
through paths I
I
help.
don't know if I'm going to or not though. I keep stopping and finding things.
Commander, but come, the sun signs off one last report. The shots are yours to carry on.
Even my eyes playing trick on me.
Just the quiet
It
before
was.
stars drift by. Hands on the flight stick, steady pulse. Low hum, waiting, blinking lights. Each breath cuts the silence in the sky. Glances zapping but one
Last one's gonna be a pain, isn't it?
note in the dust, charted lane. Edges of what I know fall away. Half-formed hopes floating away.
About a second.
Streaks slowly away. Catch a glimpse, streaks scatter silver blue. Never quite the same view. Right now, all engines burn. Past mapped lines, unknown turns.
Come on, King. Don't be this.
Heart moves ahead in nebulous. I won't forget. Forgotten signal, static sweet. Scan the horizon, old fears
Change it up a little.
jagged plains, alien breeze. Half-light lands, knees to the heat.
we go.
Empty but I leave.
Land with all them rocks. What favorite?
No victory, just moving on. Pulse in my palm, strong and raw. Metal and spirit fused tight.
Last one of these.
Fight. Right now, all engines burn. Past mapped lines, unknown turns. Something pushes, heart moves ahead. In nebulized, I won't forget. Pages turn, thin black thread. Every crossed expanse, every step. Silent worlds just touch and go. Empty.
Really hate the fact that I'm going to have to take a momentary break here to go to the bathroom. I hate it because I'm going to disturb the cat. And hopefully he'll settle back down. No.
Something pushes, heart moves ahead. In nebulized, I won't forget. I won't forget. Hands off the glass, a new dawn. Just for a second, I believe.
Next system en route. Next system en route. Oh, for Pete's sake. Next system en route.
Against my spot,
Selecting next destination.
pushing past the danger line.
Alright, how many more jumps we got? Only 70. Wouldn't take that long if I was just honking and scooping.
Around me sing.
What's the damage here so far?
Plasma burns.
We're up to 430 million credits.
Every shot
Jumping to
must
the next
hit
system.
its
Not bad. I mean, I can see getting 1 billion credits just going there.
between the worlds. You can't stop me.
That would be nice.
When the battle flag unfurls, I'm alive.
Analyzing now.
I mean, I live to turn it in.
Asteroid fields part like waves. For the bold, not for the slaves.
Not even going to look. Don't do it. Let's just.
Roll through empty
Man.
feel the wind upon my face.
Okay. Well, there's only 4 bodies I gotta find, not including the stars. So.
Still I feel it crystal clear.
Let's see what we got.
You can't catch me flying free through the black between.
Behind the star.
Can't stop me, can't stop me. When the battle flag unfurls, I'm alive.
Metal content with nothing. Some clusters.
Comfort in the captain's chair. But I choose to face what's there. Every
Now, that's pitiful. All the other bacteria protects it from going to tussock. Nothing there of any higher enough value for to trigger me to go down.
flying free
Again, nothing.
between the worlds.
I mean, it's 3.3 million is the highest thing, assuming the Aliota doesn't drop off. I'm not going to worry about it.
Course adjustment.
Cat, I wish I could show you all the
Interstellar
picture of the
travel
cat.
mode
He's
engaged.
just curled up in my lap sleeping. I've never found in the wild an undiscovered green gas giant. That's on my bucket list.
Complying.
I have found one or two in the wild that were already discovered, but I've never found an undiscovered one. And then I've seen them. Of course, I've been to many. Like now, I've been to many, but these are already all discovered, you know. But I got excited because, you know, I saw the green gas giant on the system map, but then I was like, oh, someone's already found it.
Mapping constellations, no one else has known. Another system,
I think one of them wasn't, it was more,
make it
it only had just a little bit of green. That counts as a green gas giant, but
Leaving system.
so there's one you found, did you
Hyperspace
discover it?
velocity reached.
If that's the case, I hate you. I don't know anybody that's discovered a green gas giant, personally. Well,
sometimes I
Orange Phoenix.
Completing system
Somebody,
scan for control.
somebody told me they had discovered one. It might have been Commander Orange Phoenix.
mapping constellations, no one else has. Another system, another empty zone.
But who knows? Half the time when I'm scanning things,
Call home.
I don't even give it time to render the image, so I don't even. Might have found one and just didn't know it, you know? But usually it says something about a codex entry or something.
When you're only free.
See, I don't see anything good here. I'm not even gonna scan it.
Wait, something. A signal I've never seen before. Could it be?
You'd have to look through your bookmarks and hope. Yeah,
Red giant on the
Vectors.
but you can always pull up your bookmark and look at it, and it might tell you.
each one perfect, each one plain.
You should be able to pull it up though if you actually map the system and stuff, and pull up the system map for it, even if you're remotely, and see if you got your name on the thing or somebody else did.
Something special hidden far away. Another
Nothing here.
it's okay when you discover something new to say. Something new to say. Something new to say.
And when this jump completes, sadly, I'm gonna have to disturb the cat. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom.
Adjusting for jump. Frame
He's
shift
old.
now
He goes
engaged.
back to sleep pretty quick. But yeah, that FSS thing, a lot of times when I get on a roll, I'll just click it and click it and click it, you know, click it back,
Beyond the
not even look at what
Completing
renders.
system scan for control.
engines burn.
At least the image, you know, the picture of it. I look, you know, and see what it found, but
But I
we got 3 stars, 4 stars.
those unknown scares alive. Every pulse racing to survive. Space debris and pirate praise, but they'll never clip my spacebound ways. Born to break past every line.
I'm not seeing any bodies, so let's see what we got.
One has tried. Feel the fire deep inside. Deep inside.
And be my luck, I'll find a gas giant, but it'll be the dark side that shows, and you won't be able to tell that it's got green on it.
Precious metals, time to dock.
I guess there's some way in the codex or some place that's searchable that you can probably
Two jumps,
see if your name is associated with one. I don't know.
thrusters, max, and weapons hot. Diving through an
I know the Elite ED Discovery. You can search the logs in it and find out some good information.
All these stars are yours and mine. Chart the course, no.
Right, nothing here. Tell you guys what, I'll be right back. Give me about 2 or 3 minutes. Right key, I'll be right back.
Caught between the void and flame, playing this high stakes game. Warning lights and sirens scream, but freedom's worth more than it seems. Silent drift, power low, one last chance, time to go. Born to break past every line. All these stars are yours and mine. Chart the course no one has tried. Feel the fire deep inside. Deep inside. Beyond the map, stay true for me. Breaking bounds, forever free. Past the edge of what they know. This commander's ready to go.
Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna get this cat to lay down. Come on. We shall press on. Killer tunes. All the music that I play is AI generated from a website called rifffusion.net.
Leaving system.
You can give it a prompt, what kind of music you want and stuff like. I gave it a prompt. X's Grok and I came up with a prompt that's made it do motivational type music that's Elite Dangerous exploration themed a lot of times. I don't see any heavy metal or high metal songs. Press on. If you want the link to that website, I think they renamed it, but it's free. After you go past a certain point, they kind of throttle you a little bit.
Adjusting for jump. Marvelous.
Let me get this jump over with, and I'll post the link that I use. I've got about 2.5 hours of music accrued. Some of it's instrumental, some of it's not.
Scan starting. Stand by.
Locked 3 parsecs past the edge. Another world beneath my wing.
I gave it 2 options, synthwave type stuff and kind of orchestral. Let's see, I'll get the link here for it. Hang on. Okay, they've changed the name of it to Producer. But here's the classic one that I use. only stick with the classic one because I'm familiar with that. I don't know what the new version of it does or its capabilities. Come on, cat, quit licking my hand.
Date mining metals pure. Asteroid split and system scanned.
Something to play with though.
We've never seen.
I know nothing about the AI stuff and prompts, so I kept trying to get it to do something and it never would do anything I like. But I went to Grok and told Grok what I wanted, and it spewed out this multi-line prompt that has worked very well for me. In fact, the very first song it made is it called it Frontier, and it's what I used for my intro song with the Horizons, you know, thing that I used for my intro theme. So I liked it so much. I use it for this one. Let's see. It created that first time, and I liked it so much. I was like, that's exactly what I was looking for.
Gathering information. Photography updated.
I don't know if you saw my video short about Smokey, or the little longer version, but the song, that's AI generated also, but I actually asked it to mention Smokey and stuff in it, and Crew Cat Smokey, and it did okay. Yeah, I think it is. It kind of pumps your chest, and it's very motivational, inspirational about excitement of doing exploration and stuff. If only it was for real in this game, that it is exciting to find something you've never seen before, but after a point you've seen just about everything. That's why if I see something on X that somebody posts a cool picture of, I go, man, that is nice, I want to see that. I'll actually travel there and go see it just to say I've been there. By far, most of my travels, except my loop around the galaxy and stuff, or when I'm doing certain achievements like going to Beagle Point or some other faraway place that's the furthest you can travel in a ship or something. Almost all the places, my destinations are provided by somebody else because there's something cool there. And I can do exploration on the way there. Most of them are fairly remote. I think we've discussed this before about if you're in my Discord, I post pictures. In fact, I posted a lot of pictures of the green gas giant and stuff. All the gas green giants I have visited on this trip so far are posted in the pics for stream. As I accrue them, I add them to there. And in the slideshow rotation, which, assuming the slideshow runs long enough, eventually you get to them.
Completing system scan. Stand by.
Nothing here.
Each morning brings another sign of worlds that you'll make mine. The voice inside keeps pushing strong, though the journey feels so long. Your ship becomes your only home as further out you roam.
Adjusting for jump. Frame shift now engaged. No anomalies detected.
Into the black where stars await another day. Beyond the edge.
Acknowledged.
Into the light ahead.
30 bodies. My goodness. I'm not wanting to scan this system.
Every scan reveals the truth of places we once.
Let's see what's here.
Your name will mark these charts we draw. The first to see
It's got a few high metal contents.
message that you send us back. Lights
No, I'm actually going,
for those who
hang
dare
on.
follow you and make your vision true. Beyond the edge, Commander Parker Day.
I'm looking for this. I'm actually going, I'm following this right now. It's a green gas giant historical tour. It's an expedition currently going on. I'm not doing the expedition, I'm just traveling to some of the stuff. But it's a list of green gas giants that they're going to be visiting, and I'm down to, I'm heading to number 7 right now on this list. I've been to all the rest of these so far.
I remember when I was afraid.
That's what I'm doing. I'm not just blind, not blindly. There's nothing wrong with blindly going, though. I mean, I do that often. I like to say, I'm going to head over to this part of the galaxy and do exploration. And there's nothing that I know of that's there at that destination. It's just what I do. Do you want the link to that page? If you want to go look at some. There's several green gas giants near the bubble. You know, I can post a link to that. It's on EDSM. Too many windows open here. That's the page. I forgot what I was doing. There's 30 bodies here that I don't want to spend time scanning, but it looks like I'm going to have to because there was some high metal contents here. Let's see. So rare that I actually find anything good in large systems, though. I remember I scanned a system that was, I think it was 41, might have been 51. And here's a chance, stratum tectonic, and not a good chance, though. Oh, no, it's... I pride myself, you know, I don't stream for money. I stream kind of for the chat. And I try to teach other people about exobiology, and I learn so much from people in chat. I don't pretend to know everything. And so many people come in the chat, and you know, most of them are very tactful about it, but they'll say, you can do this way, and it's better. You know, and I like 99% of the time I will take criticism, take advice, and try things. But I learn all kinds of new stuff from people in chat all the time. I've had people in chat. In fact, the first time I went and saw lightning clouds, I was talking about saying how much I want to find some lightning clouds. I've never seen any. And somebody said, well, there's one over by Hawkins Gap. And I said, really? And he gave me the name of the system. And sure enough, I went there. It was yellow lightning clouds. Pretty cool. I have a video about that too, of course. Short. And then Orange Phoenix told me about the green Lagrange lightning cloud that I went to near the galactic core. I think somebody in chat told me about the Western Veil Nebula, and I went there. And the Bubble Nebula is another thing someone in chat had mentioned, and I went there. There's a lot of possible stratum tectonica here. No definites, though. It's the case of bacteria or stratum, so I'll have to map all three of them puppies so far to see. Probably nothing but bitter disappointment. No, but if anybody has a question, feel free to ask it anytime. And if you're watching this playback later on the VOD, and you have a question, feel free to leave it in a comment. I try to respond. Where's my mouse? Where'd my mouse go? I've lost my mouse control. That's weird as hell. It's not letting me. Okay, that's operator ID 10T error. Pro tip: if you're fully zoomed in, you can't tune. I was trying to tune. Okay. Now it's ID 10T. If you write that down, if you haven't heard it before, it spells idiot. I've actually used that in IT before, while talking about a client to their face. I said, yeah, we found that that's a pretty common ID 10T error, and just kept on yakking, and they didn't have a clue what I was talking about, but everyone around me did. Okay, another one, one bio, but it's possibly stratum tectonica. If one or two of these actually turn out to be stratum tectonica, that'll be worth scanning the system for. There's like 5 of them now that could be stratum tectonica. Got one left here. Where is it hiding? Oh, my nose itches. You've done that? Yeah. There it is. Alright, we're going to spend a few minutes here. Let's see. A3, B4, B5, B6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 possible stratum tectonicas. All of them have just one biosignal. All of them have options for bacteria or stratum. So we'll start with A3 and see if we get lucky or not. Oh, but there's tons of landables that have no first footfalls. You would never find, you'd never find anything. I mean, just look at. I mean, do you do just one? I mean, none of these have first footfalls on them that are landable. None of them. You don't want to hog them all, right? You'd be here all day doing that crap.
Where we started, never thought I'd go this far. Breaking free from what they told me. Just to from what they told me. Something calls from every bullet stronger than the doubt inside my mind. Every warning sign I pass, every line I
No, I ain't falling for this loop business again. Come on, we can barrel roll in there. Come on, blow off some steam. Not looping, not spinning. We're doing barrel rolls. Spiraling in. Come on, you almost got it. Well, it was almost there. Tactical placement. That's what that was all about. First footfalls pay well? I think you're mistaken. We are way too close for this. We'll see what we can do here.
There's no map where I'm going. No one's been
and its bacteria. Oh, come on, don't do this button. Let me out. Oh, keep that. I'm gonna have to map a different button to do that because that button's getting difficult to work. Okay, so I'll go to A4 and check it. Yeah, I don't do things for cartographic data anymore, really. Only time I worried about that stuff was when I was trying to make Elite and Exploration. The Road to Riches, you know, things like that. Once I made Elite 5 in Exploration and Elite 5 in Exobiology, I don't really worry about the cartographic data anymore. I do care about getting my name on things, though, every once in a while. Like if it's an Earth-like or some shit. If it's an Earth-like or something, I will be sure to map it and stuff to get my name associated with it. Or a black hole, you know, things like that. I've got lots of black holes, so I have a video about that, by the way. If you go to that region of space where I was at in that video, you can have several black holes. You can discover them all just for you. There are lots of them there.
I steady the helm while quiet cosmos call, pausing at the port of possibility.
If you want to hop on the carrier when I go out and spend a week or so out doing things, you're more than welcome to ride along and go off and do some exploration. I'll park the carrier for a week in a certain area or a couple of days or however long we want. And you go one direction, I go another, and we'll just see what we find. I spend way more time outside the bubble than I do inside the bubble, unless there's something happening inside the bubble, like a community goal or something. Or colonization. Sometimes I get tied up with that, but try not to. It gets boring real fast. At least the view changes when you're doing stuff like this. Oh, let's see. Can't we get at least one stratum out of all these? I'm guessing not. Why is it not? Weird things are afoot. Oh, that's A. Why did I go to A4? It's B4. I went to the wrong planet. Duh. Duh. That's what happens when I talk and I try to play the game. I can't do both well. I get involved in chat, and that's fine. That's the priority. I get involved in chat, and I will forget entirely what I am doing. I'm just gonna let it cruise over there a minute. Sit back, slide the dog over so I can move my chair. The dog likes to lay down on the floor right against the rollers, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna roll over one of her floppy ears. Nah, you're not. Floppy ears or something. I'm serious. I used to be able to multitask really well, but now that I've gotten older and I don't multitask as well. I can either ramble and chat and do a poor performance in the game at the same time, or I can play the game well and not have a clue what I'm saying or what point I'm trying to make in chat, or I can chat and not play the game, but I can't do both well. That's okay. I would much rather chat with somebody. It's kind of like what you said about you appreciate me interacting and stuff, you know. That makes people come back. You know, they feel acknowledged and stuff. And I know the feeling. I've been in people's chats before, especially here on YouTube. I mean, it happens on Twitch too. And they'll have no one watching or one person watching. And they don't make any mention in their description or anything of not having a microphone or anything like that. And you say something in chat a couple of times and they don't even acknowledge you. Like, well, it's like they don't see the chat. You know, but I do a lot of streaming, so I've got 3 monitors. You know, I've got 1, 2 chat windows open at the same time, even though they're displaying the same thing. They're in different places, so I see it, and there's a noise that anytime someone chats, it makes a little ticking noise. But I have been known to miss somebody in chat if I'm really highly focused on the game, doing something. But it doesn't take any effort to say hi back to somebody or, you know, start a conversation with someone. And I'm always encouraging people to play this game. I'm always surprised when somebody, Mr. Goose or somebody was in my chat today, and they said they were 14 years old. And that's by far the youngest person I've ever seen play Elite. You know, and I was really surprised because he was saying that everybody seems to be older in this game, and I guess it's true. I think a lot of people who played this game played it back in the 80s or 90s, you know, the other versions of it. I was introduced to this game in December of 2020. And it's pretty much the only game I play. And I've found that streamers, the ones that at least interact with you, which most do, are very helpful and friendly people. One of the biggest things I do is like playing with chat. You know, have somebody in chat wing up with me or something and do some pirate hunting or something. I don't know if I still have the highlights. I might have deleted it. Oh, check this out. Hang on a second. This is a guy that was in chat at one time, and we ended up winging up doing some exobiology. And he was off just and started just goofing around. Ended up killing me by accident. Oh. Nice, man. You almost killed me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die and I'm gonna lose all my damn data. I was a little miffed about that. In his defense, though, he did help. There were 6 biologics on that planet, and I was just sampling the last one. And he did help me refine them on that planet, so I only lost a couple of planets worth of data. And he didn't mean to. He was just goofing off and threw a grenade or something at his SRV or did something. And if I would have had my shields on, probably would have survived that. But who uses shields doing exobiology, you know? Okay, now that we're at the right planet, maybe there is a chance there's stratum on this one. There wasn't a chance at all on A4. There was no life at all. And I went there and I mapped it for no reason because. I need to get my windows back going. It was all good though. That worked out all right. But let's see what we got here. Dun 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 dun. Screwed that up. And it's bacteria. This button's really getting annoying. Okay. We got B5 and B6 still to try. Surely one of them will get lucky, right? Not, then this has been one huge time sink. But it happens. It must be nice to be able to watch streams while you work. You know, when I had a job, I had a job like that. You weren't working on a task. Well, I always had a task, but some tasks were due earlier than others. But it was real easy when you have multiple monitors to put something on and watch it off to the side. Since I'm retired now, though, I watch what I want when I want. Gotta go shopping or grocery shopping tomorrow, so hopefully I won't sleep all day. I was up all night last night. Try not to do that tonight.
Day 47 in the black. Commander's log entry stars.
Alright, synthetic. Cross your fingers here. Let's hope for some good luck that one of these planets left.
Across my cabin floor, unmarked systems
What are you doing, cat?
Stars calling.
He's curled up in a ball now. He had his head hanging down. I thought he was going to slide off there for a minute. Yeah, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Stars calling, stars.
It'd be different if I was wealthy and retired. Now I'm just on a fixed income with a huge mortgage still to pay. We bought this house. I was already old when we bought the house. I told my wife, I said, you know, I'm gonna be dead before this mortgage is paid off, and there's probably some truth to that. That being said, it's nice though that I can theoretically go fishing if I want. I can do whatever I want. That I could afford to do. I have an interest in it.
Landing gear hits alien ground. First human steps.
You know, I find myself sitting on the porch looking at my too tall grass. And I'm about in the country and watch the occasional neighbor drive by. Damn. E6 is the next body to map. Last chance for anything in this system. Take your little gravity well and shove it.
Stars calling, stars calling, stars calling. For those who dare to share. Stars calling, stars calling, stars calling.
Whee! Looked like I planned it, didn't it? Yeah. A minute. Cat, you okay? That would be the cat in my lap. He decided to just start shaking his head now and lick his paws and do cat things. He's old. Smokey was old. We're all getting long in the tooth here. Well, this is just disappointing as hell. Nothing here. Nothing. And this button is just refusing to work. Do I have another button I can map to do that? Hang on a second. Let me try something. I want to see something. Exit. Exit. Discovery scanner.
As you like.
Exit. Close scanner.
That's already done.
You're lying. Oh, I was hoping voice attack has a command port. It probably does somewhere. Okay. Next system en route. Only 59 more jumps to the green gas giant. At this rate, we won't make it during this stream. I keep stopping, and that was a waste of time, man. 4 chances, 5 chances for Stratum Tectonica, and not one of them panned out. That's disappointing. I was pretty confident in at least one of them.
Compiling data for photography.
And that would have made it worth it, but nothing. Like I said earlier, though, I would like to get to the green gas giant during this stream, so I'm gonna have to start beating feet.
Leaving system.
That we could fly past every wall up to the sky.
Completing system scan for cartography.
Look at all them lines.
Every horizon calls your name. Every horizon
The good thing about all them lines, it'll make this real easy. One. No first footfall and Argon with 2. You want to guess what's there? I don't even need to scan it. I can tell you it's bacteria and fonticula. You won't be doing that.
I see your light. Breaking barriers day and night.
Force adjustment.
Every signal points
You know, I said I'd eaten meatloaf earlier for dinner and stuff. Now I'm hungry again. It's hard to believe I had a huge amount of meatloaf.
the beacon burns eternal now. Your courage shows us all somehow.
As you like.
Between the stars and savage hearts, we forge our path to glory. Your spirit guides us through the dark. We live to tell your story. Mining wealth from cosmic stone, where danger makes its haunting home.
Now the SCO drive makes life much easier. That's probably one of the best things that they could have added to this game. To make it so useful.
The choice you made will never fade.
I don't even give a second thought now to going 150,000 light seconds to go check out something. And before that, you just set your course, put Super Cruise Assist on, and go get a cup of coffee or something, you know, while it's doing its thing. Plus, it's good to burn off fuel if you're trying to get down to your unladen jump range. Special cases.
In ancient light we find new life. New horizons calling.
I've done that a few times, going out to some of these like distant most places you can reach in a ship without some. I mean, you have to use FSD injection and stuff. When this Mandalay came out, the jump ranges are so good. A lot of times you don't need the FSD stuff. You just need to get your jump range down to the unladen thing, and you can avoid having to use the FSD injection. And we're knocking out. We started out at what, 100 jumps, so we're getting there.
Adjusting for jump. Maximum velocity engaged.
I'm not even gonna check his systems for the next like 10 jumps. I'm just going to go. No matter how tempted I am, I'm just gonna go.
Completing system scan. Standby.
And it's very difficult for me to do that.
I lose myself out here.
Yep.
But I was distant pinpricks.
There's only a couple of places I've actually, especially when I went
Jumping
to,
next system.
I can't remember the name of it now. Sourcens, I don't know.
You wouldn't know how it feels.
That's the furthest you can go on the western part of the map without a carrier.
Of course.
And you have to kind of follow a specific route to get there. There's only a couple of places where you have to use, well, in modern ships, only like one or two places you have to use FSD injection. It was, Ericsson Star, that's the name of the place. Ericsson Star. It's right here.
Brush dust from forgotten moons. Radal sunfire in a silent scan. Every echo
You can see all the stars, right?
remakes me, shows me who I am. You think
And there's a specific route though that starts here that you have to follow, and it takes you around and stuff. And there's only a couple of places like 90,000 or 92,000, 92 or 90 or 92 light years. So I had to use FSD injection. Well, I didn't have to, but I used it twice to get out there, but I only used it once to get back, I think, because I can just burn off some fuel and get there. And the other one was out by Beagle Point. Isham's Reach or something. I don't know where the hell I am. Where am I? Okay. No idea where I'm at. No. It's just north of Beagle Point there.
Don't you feel that pull inside?
If you watch the video of my loop around the galaxy, on the far right hand side, I ran out of stars. At least I ran out of easy to plot
Jumping to next
stars. I might have been able to pick my way and do FSD injections and stuff, but I said screw it. I was just trying to do a loop around the galaxy. So I ended up doubling back and moving a little in closer to the core, just a little bit, so there were some stars to work with.
Scanning.
Again, my goal was just simply to make a loop around the galaxy. At that time, it wasn't to go as far out as I could. 35 bodies. Yeah, I see that's not happening either.
I am the trail, I am the star. Curious cat, restless mind, and a relentless heart.
Vectors. Hyperspace checking systems now complete.
But again, Synthetic, if you're on my Discord or something, if you get with me, you know, we can take the carrier out and go do some exploration. We go
Boom.
20, 25,000 light years out. We don't have to go that far, you know. Just park the carrier and spend a few days or so raking in some money
Got my
for
head
the heck of it.
controls, heart beating fast.
I'll even go to some place I've already been if you want to. If there's some place you want to go in particular.
Always know.
There's nowhere you couldn't go in your ship anyway, except there's only one place you can go that you have to have a carrier. That's above the galactic plane.
Leaving system. Faster than light velocity.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 35 bodies. I'm not spending that much time doing it. Not enough coinage in it, most likely. I am trying to make a little bit of progress here.
Radio signals fade into
See, 15 might not be so bad. Let's
million miles from anything like home.
see what we have to work with here.
Every new horizon,
I got at least 2 stars. Let's see.
but I wouldn't have it any other way. The answers that we're seeking.
I'm almost praying I don't find anything of value. Take up the time.
I'll be the first to touch down. I'll be the first.
Well, I can arrange. I can't take you to Beagle Point in my carrier. Take you to Sagittarius A, though. What I usually do if I'm going to Beagle Point, I'll take the. Well, if I'm in a hurry, I don't even take the carrier because the carrier is slow.
Glory, not to
But if I'm just trying to do a speed run to Beagle Point, you know, and just
what's way.
go to Beagle Point. That's all you got to do. There's not much excuse for not going to Sagittarius A. That's not that far.
Beyond the stars we
If you're trying to do a lot of exploration, though, until you get close to Sagittarius A, you may run into some issues with things already being discovered if you stay on the galactic plane on a path directly from the bubble to Sagittarius A. That's fairly well trafficked.
won't stop until
Of course, once you get to the core, there's so many stars, you don't have to worry about it. There's plenty of stars to go around, you know, that are undiscovered there.
after they'll know someone dared to try.
And if you go to Sagittarius A, when I get done scanning, I'll show you. Remind me where to go on the way to Sagittarius A. Almost done here. Is it behind the sun? I hope not. Not. If you I are going to go to Sagittarius A from the bubble. And here's the bubble over here. There's Sagittarius A there. There's a couple of places you want to go to if you can. First of all, one place is called the Great Annihilator. It's a really impressive black hole. It's called the Great Annihilator. And it's on the way. It's actually on the way to Sagittarius A. I mean, you can see it. Well, there's the bubble. It's on the way there. And it's actually kind of cooler than Sagittarius A. And the gravitational lensing effect there is, you don't have, at Sagittarius A, you've got all this brown space. So it's not black, but at the Great Annihilator, the sky is darker and you can see the gravitational lensing completely 360 degrees around you. It's really cool. But there's another place called the Collection of Wonders. It's off to the side a little bit. It's SCOD something 294 AA or something. It's over in this area. And it's got a bunch of cool things there. I mean, it's called the Collection of Wonders.
Hesitate.
It's 14,000 light years from the bubble. There it is. Over here. It's got a black hole, a couple of black holes there. And it's got a white dwarf star, something with a huge, huge ass ring. It's got several things though. That's the first place I ever went to that had a black hole as the entry point. It scared the crap out of me. There's the black hole there. You can see all the carriers there. And that doesn't look all that impressive. It looks just like, but these are stars, and they have rings. Neutron star, white dwarf star, and they have rings around them, and Class M star with a ring. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Makes it easy to find, you know, when you're doing exploration, I mean, or exobiology, it's a good thing because, you know, there's lots of things, lots of good things there, and a lot of it's undiscovered.
Adjusting for jumpers.
And if you want to see the lightning clouds, I can show you where that is. That's over by Hawking's Gap, if you know where Hawking's Gap is. It's not real far from the bubble. Certainly worth seeing. If you've never seen a Lagrange lightning cloud, that's certainly worth the trip.
Compiling data for photography.
And it has thunder. The lightning has thunder. Here we have those lines, so let's look at the system map and sheet. There's nothing that's landable within atmosphere, so we can press on. Oh, I'll show you real quick where the lightning are. From the bubble, it's right here. There. Got a neutron star and a planetary nebula around it. A little ways from the bubble, but not that far. And there's Hawking's Gap right here. I know you're at work, but never know. That's where the yellow lightning Lagrange cloud's at. Only 50 more jumps. I stop doing this fun stuff and just honk and scoop and go. I can be there in an hour.
Jumping to next system.
Well, there are lots of, if you continue along the gap, there are a whole bunch of, there's an area over there that's full of notable stellar phenomena. They all are the same type of notable stellar phenomena, but they're there.
But you broke it instead.
Not going to do it. I'm just going to keep going.
Where angels fear to tread. Commander, you're the first to see what lies beyond the galaxy. Commander, every jump you take.
Adjusting
Commander
for
Claire Burr has come online. I helped her with some colonization stuff. They were making a colonization bridge from the bubble toward the Western Bell Nebula. Yeah, you can actually jump while you're scooping sometimes.
Scanning for information.
I usually try to wait till I get down to about 55% to jump, but I don't have to.
Partisan, you made it. Elite commander, you're the one who turned the impossible.
That's one thing I like about it. It makes it, every second counts, you know, when you're doing hundreds and hundreds of jumps. You can shave off a few seconds, you know, avoiding that wait to cool off before you jump.
Vectors.
Every bit helps, you know.
Frame shift now engaged.
I should have left my SRV behind to increase my jump range a little bit, but no big deal. I don't. I mean, I got no big complaints against the DBX, but
For that.
once I got my aspects, I never looked back at my DBX. I used the DBX for a while, but once I got my aspects, I used it all the time. Then when the Mandalay came out, I felt guilty. I literally felt guilty. I actually use my aspects every once in a while. I'm sorry, my nose itches. Every once in a while, though, just out of guilt. The jump range is significantly better, well, than the aspects. I have a Guardian FSD booster on both ships. I wasn't real impressed at first with the Mandalay's jump range compared to my aspects. And then I went, oh, I have a Guardian FSD on my aspects. Let's make this fair and try it again. I think I'm about 80 to 84
Scanner activating.
right now. I'm not, maybe 78 and 84. I'll look and see. That's 78 and 83. You know, basically 78 and 84. Not complaining. I can get it higher, but you know, you really don't want a huge. You don't really care about your jump range too much, except when you're traveling. Well, I had that problem in the Mandalay too,
Leaving system.
especially if you've been using the SCO drive. But
I think we've been in here too long. I feel.
have you tried the Cobra
unusual.
Mark V? Played with it, done some exobiology and stuff in it. It's a fun ship to fly too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it,
Analyzing now.
other than it seems to skid on turns when you're going fast and turning sharp. It tends to slide a bit. That certainly wouldn't be a showstopper to me. I mean,
Adjusting for
I tried the Cobra Mark V to see if it could land easier in some different terrains than the Mandalay, and you know, I used a Sidewinder before, and that was, you can land the Sidewinder almost anywhere. And I thought maybe the Cobra Mark V was the same way, but it's not quite as
Scanning.
easy to park as a sidewinder. And it's only, to me, it's only marginally better than a Mandalay at finding a parking spot. But and I have a course there, but I haven't done much with it. I might have done some exobiology in it once,
Jumping to next systems.
just to do it, but I wasn't super impressed. I'm not sure I like the course there. And I have a Python Mark II, and I use it in some AX stuff. It was okay, but
Data incoming.
I actually prefer the original Python for mining and stuff. I have a Type 8 transporter, which I only use rarely. I don't know. I guess they're going to be coming out with the... I missed the stream today, didn't I? I slept through it. The developer stream. I guess they're going to be announcing some information, though, about the Type 11 mining ship. You know, some people are excited about that. I'm not. I don't know what they could do in a mining ship
Leaving
to
system.
make mining more exciting. I don't know. Have you done much mining? I've only done a little bit. I did some tritium mining just to practice, and then on my trip over to Erickson Star,
Gathering information.
I parked for
Cartography
41
update.
days, and I did some tritium mining while I was over there. Well, I saw the developer streams had been canceled, but I thought they were still going to have one for today, because they said pay attention to the YouTube streams. You know, so... Oh well. I'm not really. I'm not into mining. I've only done core mining just to get the thrill of blowing up an asteroid, and I found out there's some skill to that. But I did finally manage to get one to go boom and blow up. But all the other mining I've done is just basically surface mining lasers, except for tritium generally. I only mined about a kiloton of tritium when I was out just to do it. Oh, they canceled it 5 hours before it went on, the bastards. How dare they? You would think that would all be pre-recorded or something mostly. They don't do that live, do they? Maybe they do. I don't know. Why? Oh, feel free to explain away. That's like with the brain trees. I was trying to use a flat cannon and stuff and limpets to collect materials at brain trees because people said it still
Adjusting for
worked.
jump.
And I did it, and I was knocking things down, but the limpets
Hyperspace
never worked.
velocity reached.
But I watched another YouTuber do it, and I said, I was just simply doing something wrong, you know. So I'm gonna have to give that another try, see if I have any success at that. That's just fun.
Scan starting. Stand by.
See, when I ignore exobiology and stuff, I make good progress. Now we're down to 40 jumps. So. Got a little spicy there.
Jumping to next system.
And that's what AFMUs are for, right?
Just one more call.
Don't lie.
Completing system
You're
scan.
fine. Nothing here anyway. I'm still waiting to hear what that one simple thing is that's been explained.
Leaving system.
Anybody else watching, feel free to speak up in chat and say hi. Might even put my camera back on just to wave at you.
Analyzing.
Noise crash, sparks paint the void, and warnings lost in the noise. Bet on my skill, I bet on the sky. No looking down, I was made to climb. Mapping out new lines, right?
Oh. I didn't even. I know that you can change the strength of the charge or something, but I never mastered that. I just kept plugging away on them until I finally got one to go boom, sufficiently well. Then I could say, okay, I did it. It was cool.
Compiling data for cartography.
I've only been out once doing it, so. Right. You're talking to somebody who was using it, the deep core scanner, you know how it makes the asteroids orange or whatever, and they're high concentrations.
Course adjustment.
I was doing that in a hotspot,
Frame shift now engaged.
and somebody in chat goes, so just shoot any random rock. And I did. I just started shooting random rocks, and since I was in a tritium hotspot, I was getting significant amounts of tritium anyway, so I was like, oh, this is so much easier and quicker. Well, it's true that there's higher concentrations than the others, but, you know, they're also fewer and far between, and they take time to get to. The reticle has 3 bars. The bars light up. Yeah, I know. I know how to do it. I know there's a technique to doing it the right way. You know what I mean? I know what all the buttons do. I just don't know why, or didn't know why.
Course adjustment.
Oh my God! I just yawned. Can't have that. How can I yawn when I've had so much coffee?
Question burning in my heart. What's out there beyond this world?
Performing now.
Almost there, folks. If you hang around 15 or 20 more minutes, and I'll be at the green gas giant at this rate. 35 jumps now. Then it'll be picture time. Hopefully it'll be photogenic.
Leaving system.
And synthetic, I assume you don't have a carrier, is that correct? You might have told me that before.
Scan starting. Stand by.
If so, I apologize.
My ship cuts through the cosmic dust. Exploration we trust. I'm heading beyond the void tonight. No one
I find it's handy to have.
Jumping to next system. Amazing. That's quite something.
I really like it when I travel and do exobiology with it, so I can turn in my data every time I go back to the carrier.
Done.
We got 16 bodies here. I'll make a quick check here.
heading beyond the void tonight. When no one else has been through uncharted space, I'll find my light and show them what I've seen.
I'm waiting for the speed to come up a little bit, get some distance between me and a star, but I think we're okay. Now I have several copies of several ships. Like I've got 2 Mandalays. I only have 1 Panther Clipper so far. Got a couple of Python Mark IIs, a couple of crates, a couple of chieftains. Not going to be anything great here. If I had paid attention to this scanner before I started, I would have just skipped this system.
Shot in a path, just smiling blue. Smoky on my lap, purring as we glide. You know I can't look back. There's worlds to find. Waves of color pull me deeper. Oh, every jump's another leap I own. Riding in the cosmic tide, I'm alive, hearts racing under open skies. You call me daring, but I just compromise. This endless ride, soaring high with you by my side. You remember, friend, the silence out beyond. Laughing through static.
I was out in my carrier,
Adjusting for jump.
and when the community goal ended,
Knows we belong.
I'd gotten the cargo racks for the Panther Clipper and stuff. So I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and just transfer them to the carrier since I'm out in the black. 50 some odd hours it's going to take. And I decided to come back to the bubble. I was back to the bubble before that
Completing
50
system scan
hours.
for
I could have
photography.
just waited and got them quicker. I had to end up waiting 16 hours after I got back to the bubble before they made it to my carrier.
Open skies.
Work full time, 2 children. Yeah, I know your feelings there. I had 3 kids. They take up a lot of time. Real life, you know. My wife is in Oklahoma. My daughter's in Oklahoma. My son lives at a different town.
Vectors.
So I'm staying here by myself with the cats and the dog. And I'm retired, so I can pretty much play anytime I want, which I play too much. I looked up the time I'd played, the number of hours I've accrued, and since I've had the game, and it's like
Compiling data for photography.
over a quarter of my life since I got this game I've spent playing it. I started playing this in December, well, basically 2021, January 2021. Where do you see that? It's in the codex, isn't it?
Place too far to try.
Yeah, 44 weeks. This is 2025, so 2022, 23, 24, 25, 4 years. Almost, let's say 4.5 years has elapsed since I got this game, and I've spent almost a whole year playing this game. There's probably some therapist somewhere shaking their head going, yeah, I see the problem there.
Another jump into the black. Another jump into the black. Said I'd never make it home. Said it would take
Adjusting for jump.
I am still flying.
Frame shift now engaged.
I don't usually leave my computer running Elite Dangerous idle unless I've got notoriety or something. I mean, I'm usually actively doing something.
Gathering information. Cartography update.
There was another game I used to play on Facebook called Mafia Wars years ago. I got pretty into that game. And that was another game that you played with other people too, though. So I'm not really into first-person shooter type games. I mean, I enjoy them. I just am not any good at them because I guess I'm old and slow. My son's really good at them, though. That's why I enjoy Elite so much. It's not really a reflex, really that much game. A lot of muscle memory for the joysticks and buttons and things, but you know, it's more of a thinking game and strategy game, you know, planning and stuff than. I mean, you can do on-foot shooting things, but I never have done that yet. The only thing I've ever shot on foot is a brain tree item just to see if you could do it. And you could. You just couldn't scoop it. You had to go get an back in the SRV to scoop the item up. But down to 30 yet? 29. All right, getting there. And after I make it to the
To next system.
green gas giant and get some pictures and stuff, I probably will call it a night. Probably. I might go eat some more and then do a Twitch stream, but I probably will be done on YouTube for the night. I've already uploaded like 3 videos today on YouTube, so... Am I there yet? Don't make me turn this ship around. I was going to set up a channel point redemption for that phrase on Twitch. I don't know if you're familiar with how Twitch works, but you accumulate channel points for the longer you watch, and the creator can basically let you purchase redemptions and do certain things, you know, like turn your highlight your chat messages or play sounds and things like that. And I have several of those, and that's a phrase that in fact I can't do them. Well, hang on, I think this works. Type in exclamation loop. I want to see if it works on here on YouTube. I've been trying to effort some of the commands to make them work on both things. That's okay. I'll do it. Let's see if it works.
Bacardi in a demonstration of piloting skill has performed 46 loops of shame. Pitiful.
Yeah, that seemed to work. Did you hear that, I guess? Right?
Stars remember your name when eternity's fade. Will they speak of your flame?
And I have another command for Inara, which provides a link for my Inara webpage, my stats there, and a bunch of other commands and stuff, and channel point redemptions that play sounds.
Analyzing.
And that counter is way, way low. When I added that command, though, I had to start the counter at some count, and I just started it at 0. I don't know what other... Autocorrect doesn't like you. Here's one of the sounds that, let's see, I've got a USB disconnect, but here's one that's pretty popular. Oh, they're not going to let me do it. I don't have a trigger set up for that,
Scanning
so I
now.
can't do that. Here's one that does, though. Search above. I don't. I guess I have to set a trigger up for those to make some of them work. Different sounds for different things. Makes the stream a lot more interactive though on Twitch, and I'd like to do more of that stuff here on YouTube, but YouTube just doesn't have some of the features that Twitch has. Yet. And then there's Kick. Kick has some features. I don't do much stuff on Kick yet.
Jumping to next system. Analyzing now.
$25 more jumps. Did I read that right? Heck, this is like a walk down the street. Now it's to the corner. This is not bad at all. 25 jumps. We can knock this out easy.
Leaving system.
Okay, yeah, I think I sent you a friend request the last time. You'd said that you'd send me one when you got online. I went ahead and sent you one. So.
Scanner activated.
Feel free to message me though. And if you ever want to wing up doing pirate hunting, if I'm in the bubble, I'll certainly do that. I enjoy doing that type of stuff, especially since I finally started using my crate for that instead of the Corvette. I finally got some engineered frags on that, and it does a good job of melting shields. I was winged up with another streamer named Riphaven a couple of weeks ago, I guess. Had a lot of fun.
Interstellar travel mode engaged. Completing system scan for cartography.
I'm almost 8,000 light years from Sol now.
Vectors.
I do too. I wasn't real happy with them at first, but a guy named Mark Gamer said I need to engineer them to grade 5 incendiary experimental, and I did, and those things are awesome. They are awesome. I need to click on the right
Completing
window
system
here.
scan.
Okay.
Stand by.
I used to use my Corvette all the time for seal clubbing in the Hazreses. Still do, don't get me wrong, but the crate's a lot more fun. I have a short of me killing an anaconda, and I sound like a little kid. It was like the first anaconda I'd killed in my crate, and it was easy. Killed a lot of them since then. NPC anacondas, I mean.
Adjusting for jump.
I may be changing my YouTube profile picture from the white cat to my purplish logo. About time to retire Jessica. Jessie was
Scanning for
my
information.
first cat. She was really loved. That was many years ago, though. Wow, that's 20 years ago.
Leaving system.
Cat, I am going to have to wiggle my legs. Ugh. Normally I move my legs around while I'm sitting here playing, but I got this cat in my lap, so I've been holding still.
Data incoming.
He's been real good, though. He's just been curled up in a little ball sleeping. You know, I got the frags from the CG, and I compared them to my grade 5 incendiaries, and I was not impressed at all. They're like, I don't know what they were, but there's something double shot, but I was not impressed at all. And then I got the rail cannons, the rail guns in this last CG, which I haven't used yet, haven't tried. I have not very good luck with fixed weapons. Unless I'm sniping somebody on the first shot. After the first shot and they start moving, well, I can't hit anything. You know, but if I can take my time and line it up for the initial shot, you know, they're not moving much.
Adjusting for jump.
That works. But once they start moving,
Faster than light
I have
velocity.
trouble with fixed weapons. So I'm sure it's nothing that 20 years of practice wouldn't take care of, but I don't think I've got 20 years of gameplay left in me.
Compiling data for cartography.
Nothing here to worry about. Move along.
Jumping to next system.
Yeah. I think they'd probably be good for module sniping, but I'm just with the right ammo and stuff. But I'm just basically suck at, hitting anything with fixed weapons. Not just rails, but
Gathering information.
any
on
fixed
cartography
weapons.
update.
That's why I like the frags. It's kind of like a shotgun, But you get the timing down on when to shoot. Hitting them is not really usually a problem. Mine are gimbaled, I think, though, anyway. But even if the target's chaffing or sparkling, countermeasures, I can still hit them.
Course adjustment.
Almost there. I usually only stream about 3 hours, about all I can take. I want to stream for over 7 hours. I don't know why. Usually I go about 3 hours or 4 if something exciting is going on. Looks like this is going to be about 3.5 hours.
Vectors. Completing system scan. Stand by.
Honk, scoop, jump. Only 16 more jumps.
Leaving system. Amazing. That's quite something.
Why, thank you. Yeah, that's okay. Just let the music play. Won't be long now.
Scanning.
Ascend and never end.
Jumping to next system. Hyperspace checking systems now. Complete. Completing system scan for cartography. Adjusting for jump. I hope you know what you're doing. Analyze. Leaving system. Maximum velocity engaged. Complying. Jumping to next system. Gathering information. Topography update.
Looking out through this window of glass. Another system I've never crossed. What's calling me further each day? I can't explain why I can't stay. The stars keep pulling me in, like they know something I don't know.
Course adjustment.
What secrets do you hold beneath your starlit veil? What lies beyond? What secrets do you hold that make my heart set sail? Take me beyond.
Okay, executing one.
Take me beyond. Chunks of map spread across my dash. Every bit could be the next big task. The ship hums steady and true as I drift deeper into the blue. The stars keep
Leaving system.
beckoning still, like they've got something to show. What secrets do you hold beneath your starlit veil? What lies beyond? What secrets do you hold that make my
All right,
heart
then.
set sail? Beyond.
All right, only 8 more jumps to go, folks.
Sometimes in the quiet dark, when earth feels worlds away, I swear I hear you calling back. Come find what waits today.
Adjusting for jump.
Every scan brings another surprise. New world spinning before my eyes. Maybe that's why I roam, making the unknown feel like home. The stars keep whispering now, like old friends I've come to know.
Scanning now.
What secrets do you hold beneath your starlit veil? What lies beyond? What secrets do you hold that make my heart
Jumping to next system. Completing system scan for cartography. Leaving system. Resume. Adjusting for target. Marvelous. Scanning for information. Jumping to next system. Jumping to next system. Combining data for cartography. Leaving system. Marvelous.
All right, almost there. 2 jumps. Green gas giant.
Jumping to next system.
Do not know how green this one is. Last one was very, very green.
Analyzing now.
Here we go. Wake up, synthetic. We're there.
Adjusting for jump. Interstellar travel mode engaged. Completing system scan. Standby.
Let's see. Oh, is that it? Okay. That's not the most spectacular one I've been to. It is what it is. And it does have some green, so I have to admit I'm a little bit let down compared to the last one. The last one was spectacular, glorious. And this is cute in its own way, but I have to see what the next one is. I doubt it. Maybe from the top it has a lot of green. We'll find out shortly. Orbit lines.
As you like.
Check the other side too. Gotta get a picture though, just to prove I was here. Where's the sun? Okay. That does look kind of cool. We'll get up close to it and look. Let me check out the other pole and see if there's anything there. Oh, it's in the dark. It's probably green too, but it's in the dark. And like what some people think, they do not glow. So
I strap into this cockpit, stealing
we'll make a low pass.
asteroid field spinning. I'm this journey alone.
Let me
You wonder if
get a camera view here real quick.
through the dark, but something calls me forward, ignites this burning spark.
Well, it's got green. If they have any green at all, it's called a green gas giant. That's just the way it is, but it's pretty. Hopefully there's no, the ring doesn't extend out here.
seen the rings of Saturn tear apart a dozen ships, while cannons roar like thunder, and my targeting the system grips. You ask me why I do this, why I risk it all each day, 'cause someone has to venture where the others turn away. The void is cold and endless, but
I like them because they're the same color as my ship.
I stand my ground. I'm dancing with the danger in the space between the stars.
What are those speckled things there?
While I'm dodging metal shards.
That's some kind of, no? So that's some kind of artifact? Maybe they disappeared? They're still there.
They'll remember how
Oh, crap. Orbit lines.
how I carved my name in starlight.
Orbit lines.
Complying.
Battle scars a story.
That'll work much better. There we go. That'll work much better now. You have an idea of how low I can go. I'm gonna try the... Not sure how well this is gonna work out.
I'm dancing with the danger in the space between the stars. Trading shots with pirates, dodging metal shards. Think I'm just a pilot, but I'm something so much more. I'm the one who legends that you've never heard before. I'm the ghost that haunts the void.
It's kind of a cool picture.
I'm the commander of this darkness, and I'm winning every fight.
Hmm.
Never heard
I don't think I can go much lower without hitting the zone.
brother, I've seen the edge of everything.
Let's go look down the pole and see if there's any weird shapes at the pole.
And time moves slow. My ship comes through the cosmic deep, while you're still bound to Earth's embrace, safe in sleep. These coordinates, they pull me forward still, beyond the charts, beyond our will. You asked me once what drives this restless heart. I couldn't find the words to make you understand.
Oh, that looks cool.
I carry us all, every breath I take in the endless fall. The universe is calling my
Yeah, that
name.
looks kind of cool. Alright, is there anything else in this system? Let me put a little distance between me and the planet.
Across the
Don't want any accidents here.
Hermano, las nebulosas danzan en mi vista. Mundos extraños donde la esperanza persiste. Mi alma navega por la inmensidad, buscando lo que nunca encontrarás. En cada planeta que toco con mis pies.
Yeah, it does.
De lo que soy, de lo que you said I'd lose myself.
You know what the name of my ship is? That's the ship ID is Catnip. That's my ship name. Curious Cat. Trying to see if there's some hexagon thing or something, but I don't see anything there. see a nebula through the ring. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, there's not much more I can do there. Short of crashing into it. Is there anything else worth seeing here? Ammonia was 6, but it's got burst footfalls out everywhere, I'm sure. Look at all that. There's a lot of good stuff here. Now, while I'm sitting here, I need to edit or crop one of these photos real quick and put the name of the system, or I will have a bad day trying to figure out what systems this came from.
Brother, I'm coming home with stories you won't believe.
That'll work. 771 PG. Let me crop this real quick and save it with the right file name. Give me just a moment. My screen capture captures all 3 monitors, so I have to crop it to down just the one. Okay, and the name of the system is save it in the right location. Green gas giants. Done. Okay. That's done. Alright guys, I think I am just gonna park my ship away from everything here and call it a night. I appreciate you coming out, hanging out while I make the trip here. Sorry it wasn't more spectacular, but I didn't know what it was going to look like either. And synthetic humanoid, yeah, message me in game. And I don't know for sure when I'll be back in the bubble. Probably won't be for a couple of days. I don't think I'm going to make the whole trip around the galaxy taking more pictures of these things. But when I get back in the bubble and you're on, maybe we can wing up and kill some pirates, and or you can load up on the carrier, and while you're sleeping I can be jumping the carrier out somewhere so we can, you know, I can take you to Sagittarius A or something if you want, or at least head down that way. So just let me know what you'd like to do and we'll make it happen. Yeah, have a great time, great weekend. Be safe on this Memorial Day weekend if you're here in the States. Labor Day weekend, not Memorial Day. And be safe, take care, don't get burnt on the barbecue grills. And I'll see y'all next time. And I'll make a promise, but it's Thursday. Sunday may be the earliest I stream on YouTube, but I will have copies of my Twitch streams uploaded also for your viewing pleasure. And if you've enjoyed the stream or anything, please give me a like, subscribe type thing. I need more subscribers here on YouTube. I got plenty of viewer hours. I just need more subscribers. that being said, you guys have a great time. And Synthetic Humanoid 07, thanks again for coming in. Anybody else watching, y'all take care. I'm out of here. I just wanted to say, if you managed to make it through the video this far, if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It will really help my channel out. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.
Searching the stars for a world like home. Earth explorer, drifting through the dark we roam. Scanners up, signals strong. Every system's a map, every scan's a song. From the edge of the void to the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky, exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. From the edge of the void to the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky, exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. Earth-like worlds untouched and wild, pirates out there with fury piled. Between the peace and danger's call, Bacardi stands strong, never will fall. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. Hit the ground, scanners ping alive. Biological wonders in the deep survive. Through the nebula's reach, to the stars untamed, every new discovery adds to the game. But there's danger out there in the pirate zone. Federal Corvettes, engines moan. Locked in tight, no mercy given. When pirates attack, it's survival driven. Between the stars and battles fought, he never loses the mission he's got. Life in the black, born for the quest. Bacardi pushes on, never needs rest. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small. Commander Bacardi answers the call, exploring the mysteries, fighting the foe. In the galaxy's depths, it's where he'll go. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world